Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to start our new concept, multiplication of algebraic expressions. In previous class, we have dealt with the addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions, right? Now, we are going to deal with the multiplication. Okay, so in this multiplication itself, we have lots and lots of categories. So each step by step, we'll be discussing. You can take page number 141. In that they have given how to multiply the algebraic expression. Then if you turn the next pages, you will specifically they have given how to multiply a monomial by a monomial. Okay, you know what is meant by monomial, right? Yes. So the same thing. We are just going to discuss how to multiply a monomial and monomial. That we are going to discuss specifically. Okay, you can take page number 141. That monomial by monomial, that you can take page number 142. Okay. I hope you all have taken page number 141. In that they have given multiplication of algebraic expression. When two expressions are given, how you will multiply it, that we are going to discuss. So directly to the expression if you do, you will get confused. So that's why they have given in page number 142, they have given specifically how to multiply two monomials. Okay, so two monomials will be given. We are just going to multiply them. Okay, so now I'll give you examples. 3x into 4y. Okay, 3x is one term and 4y is one term. So an expression which contain one term is called monomial. Upon 3x is also a monomial, 4y is also a monomial. Now when you are multiplying this two monomial, first you multiply the numerical coefficient. Okay, first you multiply the numerical coefficient. So what is numerical coefficient here? 3, here 4. Appa 3 into 4. 3 4s are 12. Then you multiply your variables. X into y, xy. So what is the answer? 12xy. Okay. So when first you multiply the numerical coefficient, then you will multiply the variable. Here, next question. 4y square into 2y. Okay. 4y square is one term, 2y is one term. And so both are monomials. I am just multiplying both the monomials now. So I have already told you what you should do. You should multiply the numerical coefficient first. Correct? So 4 and 2 are the numerical coefficient. So 4 2s are 8. Then y square into y. Y square into y, what is the answer? Y cube. Correct? Yes, y square into y is y cube. So y square into y is y cube. So answer is 8y cube. You already know y square means what is the answer? Y into y. Correct? Then again into y means, so how many times this y is multiplied? 3 times. Y cube answer. Okay, y square answer is y into y. Into y means into y. So how many times this y is multiplied? 3 times. Y cube is the answer. Or you can say in another way. When you have same base and different powers, you can add the powers when it is multiplication. Yes, you have learned this exponents, right? When you have same base means what? This one, y, we have same base and it is multiplication. So you will put the same base and you will add the power 2 plus 1. Here 1 only meaning, right? Y means y power 1 is the meaning. Y power 2 plus 1, 3. Y cube is the answer. So 4y square into 2y is nothing but 8y cube. Next, 3x square into 5y. Okay, 3x square into 5y. So 3 5s are 15. X square into y is x square y. That's all. Without that multiplication, you should write it x square y. So this is what the multiplications of two monomials. So this is how you will multiply it. One more example I'll give you. 3x into minus 7xyz. Okay. So 3x is one term. So it is monomial. Minus 7xyz is one term. So it is monomial. Now multiplying the numerical coefficients. 7 into minus 7, 3 into minus 7, minus 21. 7 3s are 21, plus into minus, minus 21. X into x, x square, then y z. Okay, see x, so now when you multiplying x into x y z means x into x, x square, y z. So answer is minus 21 x square y z. So this is how you will do the multiplication of two monomials. Okay. Next is multiplying three or more monomials. So here only two monomials we have used. Here three or more monomials. Okay. So now I'll give the question. 4y into 7z plus, sorry, plus not, into 2x. Okay. 4y into 7z into 2x. Okay. Now this is one term, so it is monomial. This is one term, so it is monomial. This is also one term, it is monomial. So monomial, if it is like two terms, you just multiply the numerical coefficient first, then variable you have written. Here also the same thing. First you multiply the numerical coefficient. 7 4s are 28. 28 into 2, 6, 8 2s are 16, 2 2s are 4, 5. 56. First I have multiplied the numerical coefficient. Next, y into z into x, y z x. Okay. Correct? Y into z is y z. Y z into x is y z x. So 56 y z x is the answer. Okay. Next, 3x square y into 7y square x plus, plus not multiplication, 2x. So this is one monomial, this is one monomial, and this is one monomial. Correct? Now I want to multiply this three monomials. So first 7 3s are 21. 21 into 2, 2 1s, 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So answer 42 is the numerical coefficient. Next, how many variables are there? These three are variables. Correct? X square y into y square x into x. Correct? These three I have to multiply it. So how many x are there? X square are the x terms are there. X square x upon x power 4. Because this 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next, how many y terms are there? 2, 1, 3 upon y cube. Okay. See, I am just multiply the x terms first. X square into x is x cube. X cube into x is x power 4. Next, y square into y is y cube. So 42 x power 4 y cube is the answer. So just we are multiplying the given terms. Next, 2y square into minus 7 y cube x into 2x square z. Okay. So this is what the answer where I should multiply this three monomials. 4 monomials also no problem. Just multiply the given numerical coefficient first. Minus 2 into minus 7 is plus 14. Plus 14 into 2. 4 2s are 8. 2 1s are 2. 28. So 28 I wrote the numerical coefficient as usual. Now y square y cube x square z. So y square into, first I am writing the y terms. Y square into y cube y power 5. Because same base, add the powers, 2 plus 3 5. Next x term, x into x square x cube, then z. Understood? Y square into y cube is y power 5. X into x square is x cube, then z. So this is what your final answer. Understood? So it is very easy, but be careful while you are doing the variable multiplication. Like this variable multiplication, when you are doing like this variables and all, if you are multiplying, be very careful. Okay. Next is your example number 3. Complete the table for area of a rectangle with the given length and breadth. Okay. Now we are supposed to find the area. What is the area of the rectangle, children? L into B. Correct? What is the area of rectangle? Length into breadth. You should multiply the length and breadth. You will get the area. Okay. Here they have given the length as well as breadth. We are supposed to find the area. Now, area length into breadth means 3x into 5y. Correct? Length into breadth. So now I should multiply the constants, numerical coefficients. 3 into 5. 5 3s are 15. X into y, xy. So 15xy is the area. Next, 9y into 4y square. 9y into 4y square. Now 9 4s are 36. Y into y square, y cube. Is it correct? Next. So 36y cube is the area of the rectangle. Next, 4ab into 5bc. This is your length and this is your breadth. So 5 4s are 20. Now ab into b square. A only one term is there, so I write a. B into b, b square. Only one c is there, so c. 4 5s are 20. A one term, b into b, b square, c one term. Next, 2l square m into 3lm square. 2l square m into 3lm square. 2 3s are 6. So, l square into l is l cube. M into m square, m cube. So, answer is 6l cube, m cube. So, check at last whether all the variables are present in the final answer. See here, l, m. How many l terms are there? Here 2, here 1. 2 plus 1, 3. Here 1, here 2, 1 plus 2, 3. So, everything is there or not. Just check that. Okay. So, that's all. We have find the area of the rectangle by using the length and the breadth. Okay, given length and breadth. Next is your example number 4. Find the volume of each rectangular box with given length, breadth and height. Okay, so we are supposed to find the volume of the rectangular box. So when it comes to the volume of the rectangle box, it will be having length, breadth and height. Okay, when you are dealing with the volume, it will be a 3-dimensional figure. That figure will be 3 dimensions, so it will have 3 dimensions. One dimension is length, another dimension is breadth and another dimension is height. Okay, so when come 2ax is your length, 3by and 5cz. Okay, first question. So when it comes to volume, we have to do L into breadth into height. So only then you will get the volume of that particular rectangular box. So when you multiply these three things, 2ax into 3by into 5cz. Okay, 2ax into 3by into 5cz. Just multiply the constants first. 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30. Okay, now this constant has gone over. How many a's are there? Only one a, b, c. A, B, C. That's all. Next, X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. So, what is the volume now? 30 A, B, C, X, Y, Z is your volume of that particular rectangular box. Next, second problem. M square N, N square P, P square M. M square N, N square P, P square M. The same, when you want to find the volume, you should multiply all the three. M square N into N square P into P square M. Is there any numerical constant here? No, nothing it is there. Just 1 into 1 into 1, 1. So, you don't want to write it. If there is no numerical constant like that, you go to the variable now. M square N, N square P, P square M. So, how many M's are there? M square into M is M cube. N square into N square, N cube. P into P square, P cube. So, what is the volume now? M cube, N cube, P cube. Okay, that's what your volume. Next, third problem. 2q, 4q square, 8 cube, q cube. Okay, 8q cube, q to the power cube. Okay, So now volume is equal to 2q into 4q square into 8q cube. Now multiply the this constants, numerical coefficients. 2 fours are 8, 8 eights are 64. Now q into q square, q cube into q square is a q cube into q cube, q power 6. So answer is q power 6. So 64, q power 6 is your answer. Listen children, q into q square is q cube into q cube is q power 6 because same power, same base. So I'll write q as such. 3 plus 3, 6. Upper 64, q power 6 is your answer. Understood? Next we have come to the exercise 9.2. What's the first question? Find the product of the following pair of monomials. We are going to find the product of this monomial. Okay. What are the monomials given? 4 is one monomial and 7p is also a monomial because everything are single terms. Just multiplying that product, right? Upper 4 into 7p. Correct? Now, so for 7, first you should do the multiplication of the numerical coefficient. 4 sevens are 28 and 4s are 28. Here no variable is there, so only variable which is remaining is p. Upper 28p is the answer. Then second and third problem is your homework. Next, fourth problem, 4p cube into minus 3p. 4p cube into minus 3p. 4 into minus 3, minus 12. P cube into p, p power 4. Correct? P cube into p is p power 4. So this is what your answer. Next, 4p into 0. First, any number into 0 is 0. So your answer is 0. Understood? Just we are multiplying and writing the answer. As usual, what we have done in your example problems. Okay? Next is your second problem. Find the areas of rectangle with the following pair of monomials as their length and breadth. Okay, well, length and breadth is given. We should find the area of the rectangle. So what's the area of the rectangle? Length into breadth. So this is your length, this is your breadth. This is your length, breadth. Length, breadth, length, breadth, length, breadth. Everything they have given, just finding the area. So area is equal to what? P into Q. Correct? P into Q. Is there any numerical coefficient here? No. So leave it. So P into Q is nothing but PQ. So PQ is the area. Here area is equal to 10m into 5n. 10m into 5m. 10 5s are 50. M into n, mn. So 50 mn is your answer. Next, area 20x square into 5y square. Correct? 20x square into 5y square. But 20 into 5 is 100. X square into y square, x square, y square. Yes? Next, this one area 4x into 3x square. Upper 4 3s are 12. X into x square, x cube. 4 3s are 12. X into x square, x cube. Next, here area 3mn into 4np. 3mn into 4np. So 4 3s are 12. M, only one term is there, so I wrote it. N into n, n square. P one term, so P only one I have written. M only one term I have written. N into n, n square. P only one term, so I wrote the P term. Next, listen. This problem, your third problem, see, this is your homework. See, this is your first polynomial, this is your second polynomial. This 2 you should multiply. 2 into 2x, you should write it. Minus 5 into 2x, you should write the answer. Like that, you should multiply and you should complete this full table. That is your homework. Okay. So, first polynomial is given, monomial is given here. Second monomial is given here. Just multiply these two and find the answer here. This and this, you will write the answer here. This 2x into 3x square, you will write here. So, likewise, you will find and you will write the answers in the textbook itself. Third problem alone. Okay. Next is your fourth problem. See, obtain the volume of rectangular boxes with the following length, breadth and height. So, this is your length, breadth, height is given. we should find the volume. Okay, so what is your length? This is your length, breadth and height. So volume is equal to, what you will do, length into breadth into height. So what is your length? 5a into 3a square into 7a power 4. Correct? So 5 3s are 15. 15 into 7. 5 7s are 35. 105. 105. Then a into a square, a cube. A cube into a power 4, a power 7. Listen, a into a square, a cubed. A cube into a power 4. Same base. So a 3 plus 4, 7. So 105 a power 7 is the answer. Next, here also volume is equal to length into breadth into height. So 2p into 4q into 8r. So next, 4 2s are 8, 8 8s are 64. P into Q into R, PQR. Yes? So 64 PQR is the volume. Next here, volume is equal to length into breadth into height. So xy into 2x square y into 2xy square. Okay? So here 1. Simply xy means that meaning is 1. Correct? 1 into 2, 2. 2 2s are 4. Next, how many x are there? X into x square, x cube. X cube into x, x power 4. Y into y, y square. Y square into y square, y power 4. So, 4 x power 4, y power 4 is the answer. Okay, just see how many x are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Above x power 4. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4. X 5 power 4. Next, volume here. L into B into H. A into BC into 3C. So, 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 3, 3. How many A is there? Only 1 A. Upper A. How many B is there? Only 1 B. So, B. C. How many C is there? C into C, C square. So, 3AB C square is the volume. Understood? Next is your fifth problem. I have written the answers, children. Just we can discuss this problem, okay? Because we have already discussed about this concept in the example problem. Obtain the product of xy comma yz comma zx, okay? Just multiplying all the three monomials. Now, here any numerical coefficient are there? No. So, it is 1. Here also 1, here also 1. 1 into 1 into 1 is 1. Then, how many x is there? 2x is there. So, x into x is x square. Y into y is y square. Z into z is z square. So, x square, y square, z square is the answer. Next, second problem. A into a square into minus a square into a cube. So, here 1 into minus 1, minus 1. Minus 1 into 1, minus 1. So, I wrote minus alone. Okay. A into a square, a cube into a cube is a power 6. Okay. So, minus a power 6 is the answer. Next is your third problem. 2 into 4y into 8y square into 16y cube. So, 2 4s are 8, 8 8s are 64. 64 into 16 is 1024. Now, I wrote the answers. Next, no variable is there, so leave it. Here, y into y square, y cube into y cube, y power 6. So, 1024, y power 6 is the answer. Next, a into 2b into 3c into 6abc. 1 into 2, 2. 2 3s are 6. 6 6 are 36. Next, how many a are there? 2a are there. Upper a into a square. How many b are there? 2b are there. B into b, b square. How many c's are there? C into c, c square. So, 36, a square, b square, c square is the answer. Next, m into minus mn into mmp. Okay. So, plus into minus, minus, minus into minus into plus, minus. I wrote the answer minus first itself. How many m are there? 1, 2, 3. Up m into m cube. N into n, n square. Only one p is there, so p. So, minus m cube, n square p is the answer. Understood? today's class we have discussed exercise 9.2 and in that I have given few problems as homework. So the tabular column, third problem, which is a tabular column problem, you can write it in the textbook itself, and the first problem you can write it in your math homework note. I hope you all understood, children. Thank you.